All right, boys and girls, today our letter is special. But do you know why this letter is special? It does say I when it's a short vowel. But do you know what? This letter is also a word. Corbin, go put that on your desk. It is a word, though. You know the word I? Well, it is a vowel, but it's also a word. So that's why it's super special. Because if it's by itself, this is what Miss Brown wants to show you. If it's by itself, tell me something, a sentence. Have you ever seen a sentence? Do you know what a sentence is?
I know.
Okay, Avery, tell me a sentence and use the word I. Avery, let's do this. How old are you, Avery? 5. So we're going to write a sentence about Avery. Are you ready? So Avery is going to say, when we write the word I, we make it a capital and we put it all by itself. Now, Avery, I want you to say, I am 5. So, Avery, do you hear that word am? Okay, so I want you to see if you can spell it. What did I need to write first? Which letter is A? Okay, so I am 5. So we could write the number 5, or we can spell it like this. It's a little bit harder because it's a long vowel. And we put a period at the end when we write a sentence.
That's how you spell 5.
That's how you spell 5. F-I-V-E. And that I says its name because of this little magic E back here. We're going to learn about that after Christmas. Okay? So, do you see that sentence? When we have the word I by itself, we capitalize it and it's a word.
There's 2
Okay? I am 5. So look, but when this letter is in the middle of a word, we call it a vowel. What are our vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Okay. All right. So listen. When it is by itself, all by itself, what does I? Tell your neighbor what an I says. Not by itself, but when it's in a word. What sound does I make when it's in a word? It. We're going to talk about the short vowel sound today. It. Okay. I want you to think of a word that starts with it at the first sound and tell your neighbors.
You forgot about the workout.
Tell your neighbors a word that has it at the beginning. Okay. Now let's see if we can tell Miss Brown some of those words. Adelaide. Insect. Very good. Avery. Iguana. Hattie. Igloo. Brody. Okay, I'll come back. You had your hand up. So, Jet? It. Very good. It. That's a word we can spell very easily. It. Joni. Icky. Right. We said iguana. Miles?
Eyeball.
Well, that starts with the long I. That has a long I. So it has the long I. But we want to listen for that it sound. You do love your mom, but that has the sentence I. Vivian?
I love you.
But that's the sentence I want to listen for some sound. So let's think about this. When we measure things, we use inches. Have you ever heard of that? And y'all said my other words. You said igloo, iguana, icky, insect. Oh, this is another word that you might not know. When we feel very sick, what's another word for sick? That starts with I. Do y'all know it? Ill. Who said it? Ill. Ill means you don't feel very good. Ill. Okay. All right. Did we make all these? Igloo, iguana, and insect.
That's a big.
Okay. Class. All right. Let's look at how we write an I. I should have the most perfect papers today. Because guess all you have to do?
Are we going to recess after this?
No, we're listening to Miss Bryan right now.
Okay.
So when we make our eyes, it's straight line. No. We do not hit friends. Either one of you. Yes, ma'am? Okay. All right. When we make an I, we're going to start at the top. Guideline. We're going to pull straight down. We're going to cross at the top and cross on the bottom. Our top and bottom lines sit on the black guidelines. Got it? Our lowercase, where does our lowercase I start at? At the dotted line. Oh, and here's Miss Brown's big rule. We're going to make one dot. If you do these bubbles, I'm going to tell you it's wrong. Or if you do those, it's wrong. All you need to do is a little bitty dot with your pencil. And I do not want to see any circles. A little dot only. Got it? Okay. I want everybody on the count of 3 to tell Miss Bryan what sound. I'm going to go backwards. Tell Miss Bryan what sound the short vowel I makes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It. Let's see if I have some smart boys and girls that could spell some words for me. I would like to see if Miles can tell Miss Bryan the sounds. What sounds do you hear in the word sit, Miles? What's the first sound? It. Sit. So what sounds do we hear? It. Do you think you could write that? Okay, come write it on my board. Right now. Miles is going to write the word sit because he just told Miss Bryan the 3 sounds he hears. So Miss Bryan's going to put 3 dots for you. You write a letter above each dot. So say sit. So what's the first sound you hear? Write it above that dot.
Is it S?
Yes, it's S. Very good. Okay. I. You know how to do it. What letter are we talking about today? What letter's I? And say the word. So what word are we trying to write? Say it. Say it with Miss Bryan. Say, what word are you trying to spell? Sit. So, it. What letter are you making? It. Make your t for me. What letter is that? Oh, no. Look, think about that. What letter is t? You know, she's a tap dancer. What letter is it? What letter is t? Miss Bryan's going to help you out here. It. We got that t. Okay? All right. Now, I have a question for a friend. I want to change sit to bit.
Bit.
What letter should I change, Jameson? I have sit, so I want you to change the word to bit.
B.
So where do I need to put it? Come write the new word for me. Write bit. Now, did we change it to bit?
Yes.
Okay. Right. I want you to change my word bit, and I want you to write the word mit. So what letter is M? Okay, so can you write the word mit for me? It. So what comes after the M? It. Boys. And what's the last sound? It. Mit. So read it. It. So what letters? T. Good job. All right. So Miss Bryan thinks I can make some letters, some words for y'all, and I think y'all could read them. Do y'all think? All right. Y'all did a great job. I'm gonna make you a list to try to read at your desk today. You're gonna trace your lines, trace your eyes, write your eyes. What do we do in this box? What sound does I make? You have to draw in color, Miss Bryan, a picture that starts with it. Go do it.